So students, today we read about chapter number 8, that is education in the ancient Indian subcontinent. Okay, so in this chapter you will read about different cultural aspects in ancient India. Ancient India যে cultural aspects গুলো আছে, যেমন education, literature, science, art, এসব কালচার বা এডুকেশন বা সায়েন্স বা লিটারেচার নিয়ে আমরা এই চ্যাপ্টারে পড়ব। ঠিক আছে, the one particular question of this ancient Indian subcontinent is the education. Education is the main. First of all we learn about education, okay, then literature, then science, and then art. So we know in our ancient India and also now, so 4 cultural aspects are there. One is education, another is literature, then science, then art. Okay, so first of all in ancient India we read about education. Okay, so education means what we know in Bengali, that is porashona or lekha pora. It was written, you can find here that in the Bengali term it was explained as porashona. There are 2 words, pora means reading and sona means listening. Okay, so so you can understand what is education in Bengali term. Now in the next page you can find here in this page that there is no mention of lekha, writing. On the other hand, the Bengali word lekha pora consists of 2 words. Lekha means writing and pora means reading. So nowadays you can do all these 3 things, reading, listening and writing. The lekha pora mane amra ekhonकार dine reading, listening and writing, 3 of these things we can do. But let us consider that there is no written script about পড়াশোনা লেখাপড়া in the Harappan civilization. কিন্তু Harappan civilization এ যে কোনো মানে পড়াশোনা হতো বা লেখাপড়া হতো তার নিয়ে কোনো স্ক্রিপ্ট নেই। One civilization had a script, but it is not about literature. Harappan civilization এ আমরা একটা স্ক্রিপ্ট পেয়েছি, হ্যাঁ, যে হারাপ্পান পিপলরা কীভাবে থাকতো, হাউ দে ইউজ টু লিভ, হাউ দ্য পিপল অফ হারাপ্পা ইউজ টু লিভ, সেরকম একটা আমরা দ্য অ্যাস্ট্রোলজিস্ট গেট astronomist great, astrologist great, the archaeologist get evidence about Harappan civilization, about the script. Okay, that how the people of that time used to live. Okay, but they never get any script about the lekha pora or porashona or about education that is occur at that time. Okay, so they got so the archaeologists got no evidence about Harappan civilization of education. Okay, now the tradition of education initiated in the later Vedic age, it has continued to 6th century BC. However, alongside a new form of education was imparted in Buddhist monasteries. The use of different script was started. Therefore, along with memorizing, the students had to learn the scripts as well. So Vedic education was along with the personnel. In other words, it was based on relation between guru and disciple. সো ভেদিক এডুকেশন আমরা কি জানি না, তখনকার দিনে লেটার ভেদিক এজের এডুকেশনে বুদ্ধিস্ট মোনাস্টারিজ ছিল, মোনাস্টারিজ আমরা যেটাকে বলে থাকি। তো সেখানে পড়াশোনা হতো একটা গুরু আর ডিসাইপল, গুরুকুল সিস্টেম ছিল, যেটা আমরা জানি যে একজন গুরু থাকতেন, তার কিছু বাচ্চা থাকতেন, ডিসাইপল থাকতেন, এবং সেখানে পড়াশোনা গুরু তার ডিসাইপলদের করাতেন, একটা আশ্রম থাকতো সেখানে তাদেরকে করাতেন, ঠিক আছে। তো স্টুডেন্টসরা কি করতেন, কিছু নিচু সাবজেক্টস পড়াতেন, যেমন এগ্রিকালচার, মেডিসিন এসব নিয়ে পড়াতেন। এডুকেশনাল ইনস্টিটিউশনস নেমড আশ্রমস ছিল, ওখানে আশ্রমসের মাধ্যমে পড়াশোনা হতো সে গুরুকুল সিস্টেমে। হ্যাঁ, আর অনেক এভরি সাবজেক্টস ইউজ টু টট, সব রকম সাবজেক্টস পড়াশোনা করানো হতো। অ্যাপার্ট ফ্রম রিলিজিয়াস স্টাডিজ ইন বুদ্ধিস্ট মোনাস্টারিজ ছাড়াও, বুদ্ধিস্ট মোনাস্টারিজে রিলিজিয়াস অ্যাসপেক্টস বা সাবজেক্টস ছাড়াও মেনি আদার সাবজেক্টস অ্যান্ড কোর্সেস ওয়ার অলসো টট about how to shoot arrows, how to handle swords, how to wrestle and play different kinds of games were also taught. Okay, so sarmas and Buddhist medicants hence were also used to learn them to how to spin thread or how to weave cloth. Separate rooms were provided for the students to live in those Buddhist monasteries. Admission was on the basis of the merit of the students. Fees had to be paid for education. Needy students received at that time scholarships. Okay, so what was written in this paragraph, that religious studies ছাড়াও তখনকার দিনে how to shoot arrow, how to handle swords, how to wrestle with people, how to make games. So this type of things at that time was taught. Okay, in the Gurukul, gurus used to taught their disciples. Okay, now they used to also make them learn that how to spin thread, how to weave cloth, how to have a separate rooms so that students can live in that monasteries, in that ashrams. So admission was also taken on the basis of the merit of the students. Fees was also collected or paid for the education of the students. Needy students received scholarships. Okay, so needy students used to give scholarships. So in this way at that time education was given. Now one comes to know about the studies of diverse subjects in the 4th century BC, that is poetry, grammar, prosody taught along with Vedas also. One was also required to know astronomy, astrology, okay, astronomy, astrology, mathematics, chemistry. These things are also used to taught. Okay, now Brahmins, Kshatriyas were helped them to read or to manage about that education at that time. Different trainings used to given at that time. Okay, now how to make hunting, these trainings were given, how to make hunting. Now how to make currency, examination of documents, these trainings are also given at that time. Now how to make words, currency, examination of documents, how to make animal husbandry, technical training used to given them. Students were also given skilled education as well as craftsmen. They were the craftsman teacher at that time, was their crafts used to taught them how to make handicrafts, how to train them to make workshops of different handicrafts. Okay, so at that time education was different type. Okay, astrology, mathematics, astronomy, these subjects were also taught. Okay, as well as how to spin thread, how to weave cloth, how to handle different types of works, how to shoot arrows, how to handle swords, how to fight, wrestle with people, how to participate in different types of games. Okay, so these things, these different types of cultural aspects were there at that time, which was educate at that time to the students, to the disciple in the Gurukul system. Okay, Now in the Gupta age we can find that in the Gupta age it is written that educational system was noticeable at that time, defined kings built schools. Among the subjects to be studied there are scripts, language, Vedical literature was also taught, grammar, astrology, drama, law, art of warfare were also taught, vocational training or education was also emphasized. Okay, now in the next page you can find that certain Buddhist monasteries was known as Mahavira. So you can find that is known as certain Buddhist monasteries were known as Mahavira. Many students from within and outside the country used to come from Mahaviras to study Mahaviras of Nalanda. Okay, so some Buddhist monasteries was known as Mahavira. It is written many students used to come from within and outside the country to such Mahaviras or Buddhist monasteries to study. Now Mahaviras of Nalanda, Taxila, Vikramshila were famous at that time. Kings used to patronize educational institutions by donating land and money. Some of the significant educational centers were they are located in some cities. A significant educational center that is Pataliputro, then Kanuj, then Ujjaini, Mithali, Tanjore, these. Okay, so at Nalanda Mahavira monasteries, students of any religion or caste could study. They had to qualify though very rigorous stress to gain education, but they can read. Okay, so Nalanda University, any type of caste or religion can study, but they had to qualify through test to take admission there. Okay, no tuition fees was charged, boarding and lodging system was free at that time. On competition of students of education in Nalanda, one students need to sit for another examination. Students from China, Tibet, Korea have to come to study at Nalanda. They come from China, Tibet, Korea to study at Nalanda and to take admission in Nalanda University, Nalanda monasteries, which we called Nalanda Mahavira. Okay, they are the students of different countries from China, Tibet, Nalanda, Korea, China, Tibet, Korea. Many students used to come and they take admission there. And by through test they take admission, as no education or tuition fee was charged there, as boarding and lodging was free there. Okay, so many well-known scholars of at that time taught there in the Nalanda universities. So from that time we can know about many well-known scholars who used to taught at that Nalanda universities. Okay, now in Taxila and Mahavira, তাকশিলা ইউনিভার্সিটিসও ছিল, তাকশিলা ইউনিভার্সিটি। সো নালন্দা ইউনিভার্সিটির ব্যাপারে আমরা জানলাম যে তখনকার দিনে অনেক ওয়েল নোন স্কলার্স এসছে নালন্দা ইউনিভার্সিটিতে পড়ে। তখনকার দিনে ছিল তাকশিলা ইউনিভার্সিটি। তাকশিলা ওয়াজ দ্য অ্যানাদার ক্যাপিটাল. The Greeks, Persian, Kushans occupied Taxila at that time. So there also we find assembly of people. Taxila was popular for Buddhism. Okay, there was a recognizational educational center was there. Students from different parts of the country visited Taxila for higher education. Okay, many students used to take admission in the Taxila University. Students were selected on the basis of their merit. Religion or caste did not matter at that time. from the according to their merit or qualification, they were just taken in the university. The people they could study there in the Nalanda and Takshila University for about 8 years. King and merchants donated money and land to keep the university functional, to give the development of the university. At that time, kings and merchants used to donate money as well as land to that university. Okay. So at Taxila, examination procedure was also there. Examination procedure was simple, no written examination was taken. So in this way, the education of the Taxila University and Nalanda University was very much popular at that time. Okay, you can find in this page if you read. So here you can find teachers of ancient India. Now Acharya, Upadhyaya were the two kinds of teachers and the educators attached with the Vedic education. Students used to live and they have food in the house of the Acharya. Acharya were two, Acharya and Upadhyaya are two types of teachers at that time we can find in the Vedic education. Acharya teachers were there, they impart education to the students, okay, in different tasks. Women also get educated through Acharya teachers. They are known as Acharya. Women people derke, women teacher derke Acharya bola hoto ar chele টিচারদেরকে বলা হতো আচার্য, ঠিক আছে। সো উপাধ্যায়া taught specific, উপাধ্যায়া teachers also taught specific subjects. Upadhyaya was known as Upadhyaya. Okay, women teachers are called Upadhyaya and male teachers are called Upadhyo. In a Buddhist education, the role of Upadhyayas was greater. Okay, role of Upadhyayas was greater. They resided and taught in Buddhist monasteries. Okay, so this thing you will read, this thing, okay, the teachers of ancient India. Who are the teachers of ancient India? This note you will read, and the importance of Nalanda and Takshila University at that time you will read. These things is very much important. Okay, in chapter 8 which I read now. Okay, now in the next page you can find practice of literature in ancient India. So at that time literature was also taught. Okay, literature at that time were also taught. Communication through speeches require language. Again, language need to communicate through writing. There is a lot of difference between spoken and written word. Regional dialects where their language is taught in such a way that was understood by all. Spoken and written languages where their language of Rig Veda at that time was chandos or lyrical. Everyone spoke in this language. Regional dialect started to enter the, however gradually regional dialects started to enter the language. Rise of new regional languages were taught there. Therefore the need to regulate languages. From such rules grammar was taught. Scholar named Panini composed such a grammar. In its name was Astadhyaya. Okay, a scholar named Panini composed grammar. His name was Astadhyaya. These things you will read. Okay, the scholar এর নাম ছিল পানিনি, সে গ্রামার কম্পোজ করেছিল, তার নাম আস্তাধ্যায়া। পানিনিকে ডিফারেন্ট ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজে, পানিনি অনেক রকম ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজে পড়েছিল। হ্যাঁ, দ্য ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ অ্যাট দ্যাট টাইম যে সেই ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজটা আবিষ্কার করেছিল তার নাম হচ্ছে সংস্কৃত ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ। নাও the same language was spoken in different regions through Prakrit language. You know, Prakrit language was there at that time. Prakrit language Now Pali and Prakrit were the two common language, spoken language at that time in ancient India. One is Pali and another is Prakrit in the 6th century BC. Jain and Buddhist both used to retain in Pali as well as Prakrit language. Now in the 6th century BC, trade and commerce began to flourish. The trade and commerce flourished. Discrimination based on joti and bharna were decreases. কাস্ট মধ্যে যে একটা ডিসক্রিমিনেশন ছিল সেটা তখনকার দিনে চলে গেছিল। ট্রেড কমার্স ফ্লারিশ করেছিল, ঠিক আছে। জ্যোতি বর্ণ সিস্টেম বেড়েছিল। ধর্মশাস্ত্রাস তৈরি হয়েছিল ব্রাহ্মণদের জন্য। ধর্মশাস্ত্রাস, স্মৃতি শাস্ত্রাস were written. Smriti Sattas were there, Dharma Satras were there. Dharma Satras means higher position of Brahmins in the social hierarchy. Dharma Satras মানে ব্রাহ্মণদের যে একটা হায়ার পজিশন সেটা বোঝায়, যেটাকে বলে ধর্মা সাত্রাস। Now Smriti Satras was at that time was there. So these things will read that in which language they used to spoke, and who was the popular scholar at that time. His name was Panini. So this thing will read, and trade and commerce were flourished at that time. And literature, these are the literature you have to read in this page. These are the practice of literature in ancient India. You have to read from this page. Okay. Now in the next page you can find two types of epic. One is Ramayana and another is Mahabharata. Ramayana is a popular epic at that time, written by Valmiki. Valmiki as the poet. Valmiki ছিলেন poet যিনি রামায়ণ লিখেছিলেন, ঠিক আছে। সো রামায়ণ তখনকার দিনে খুবই একটা পপুলার এপিক। সেখানে অনেক ধরনের ক্যারেক্টার্স আছে। লর্ড রামা, সীতা, রাবণের ক্যারেক্টার্স আমরা রামায়ণে পাই, ঠিক আছে। সো ইট ওয়াজ আ ভেরি পপুলার ক্যারেক্টার। রামায়ণ ইজ রিটেন ইন সংস্কৃত ভাষায় লেখা হয়েছিল। দেন মহাভারতা ওয়াজ অ্যানাদার পপুলার এপিক। ইট ওয়াজ আ লার্জেস্ট এপিক অ্যাট দ্যাট টাইম। বিরাট একটা গল্প মহাভারতা এপিক লেখা হয়েছিল তখনকার দিনে। মহাভারতায় কারা কারা ছিল সেটা নিয়েও একটা বিরাট গল্প আছে। এটা একটা খুব পপুলার এপিক। সো রামায়ণ আর মহাভারত আর দ্য টু পপুলার এপিক অ্যাট দ্যাট টাইম। ওকে, ইন দ্য 4th century BC. You will read about that in this page. Okay. Now in the next page, so this is the last page, you can see that in this page you will study about 200 BC and AD 300 BC. Various kinds of literature were written in this time between 200 and 300 AD. Sanskrit language was written, recognized in royal courts. Okay. Mahabhashya, a book was written on Sanskrit grammar. Mahabhashya, সংস্কৃত গ্রামারে একটা বই লেখা হয়েছিল যার নাম হচ্ছে মহাভাষ্যা, ঠিক আছে। তারপরে ফেমাস কিছু লিটারেচার আছে তখনকার দিনে, যেমন যে আসবাঘোষা অ্যান্ড ভাষা। Asvaghosha and Bhasha were the two popular literature at that time. Asvaghosha and Bhasha. So these two popular literature will also read. Okay. So giants were at that time who write in Prakrit language. Okay. So these things will read. Now now Shangana literature was at that time was there. So books were also at that time were composed on medicine also. মেডিসিনের ব্যাপারেও কিছু বুকস তখনকার দিনে কম্পোস্ট করা হয়েছিল। মেডিসিনাল বুকস ওয়ার দেয়ার, যেমন চারখা সংহিতা অ্যান্ড সুশ্রুতা সংহিতা। These are the two medicinal books at that time written about medicine and surgery at that time. Okay, now medical science were also taught at that time. Then in the period between 300 and 650 BC, many ancient literary history were written in the Gupta and post-Gupta age. Okay, so these things we will read in this page about ancient literature. But in the educational system of ancient India at that time is very much important. Okay, so the about the education of Nalanda University and Taxila University, these two things, the education system is very much important. You will read about that. Questions may come from the education. How was the education? What are the two types of popular education and universities were there? So these things about education system will read. Okay.